recycling. While paper is occasionally made at home for crafts, its limited strength reduces the amount of commercial paper reprocessed paper can replace. Single-layer cardboard, office paper, and tissue papers are the least commonly recycled paper. So these are the materials I focused on with my testing. My goal was to determine how to produce paper of equal strength to commercial paper, and what add-ons would make the strongest paper. For my paper-making procedure, I tore up the waste material into small pieces before soaking for 2 hours. This was then blended up into a pulp, making sure to blend enough until all the fibers were ground up equally. This pulp was then suspended in water, mixing to ensure that all of the fibers were suspended equally. From here I began the screening process, sieving in a piece of window screening, and lifting it out to lift up the fibers and remove the water. This could then be pressed under another piece of screening and rolled to get the excess water out. These paper samples were then left to dry and then cut to the correct size. To test the strength, I clamped the paper 4 centimeters apart between wooden beams. This was then suspended with a carrier, and then I gradually added weights. I increased the weights 20 grams at a time, interchanging the weights to make sure I got the correct weight. I recorded how much weight the paper was able to bear before it tore, allowing me to gauge the strength of each paper sample. I weighed these samples as well, allowing me to rank each sample with weight compared to strength. This graph shows this comparison, demonstrating how paper made from the tissue paper was stronger for a given weight than those made from cardboard or printer paper. All of my homemade paper samples were still weaker than a sample of commercial lined paper. Going forward, I would take this information to create a device such as the one depicted, allowing an operator to make paper at home without the use of a blender or the need to create specialized screens. This type of device could help standardize the paper made, further improving its strength. On top of this, a streamlined process would allow a greater ease of access for paper making, further increasing the amount of paper that could be reused in this way.